I guess I'll start from the very beginning, y'all.
Yeah.
So when I was about 9 or 10, up until then, I was made to believe that my father was my biological father.
Got it.
Come to find out after some testing was done that I was not his biological daughter. Yeah, unfortunately, right? But he never treated me any different. At that moment, he could have walked
great.
away. Yeah. So if anything, the man loved me harder, you know?
Yeah.
After that testing happened, my mother was pretty sure one other man could be my father, you know, and that name was Bernard. Fast forward to my high school graduation, one of my family members who was in contact with Bernard's brother, his wife, was that connection. She ended up getting Bernard's number. That number was given to me. Hey, my name is so-and-so. Not sure if you even know about me, you know? Your name was given to me as a possible donor, you know? Just want to let you know that I did it alone. I did it by myself.
Yeah.
And you have no, anything to do with my success, you know?
Yeah.
I talked about my grandparents who raised me, my big mama and papa, and my father who was always there, who was present for that phone call too.
Wow.
And so he had asked who my mother was, you know, we went down that rundown, but because I didn't necessarily want to have that conversation, I passed the phone to her. And so I never heard what he was saying on the other end, but during that conversation between them, when the phone was passed back to me, without question, this man goes, "I'm your dad."
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I knew about Bree and Amber possibly being, you know, siblings of mine. You know, I mean, I got 5 other siblings from her. There's 6 of us that we all know each other, and there's only 2 of us that share the same biological father. So when I come to find out that, you know, we come in here, the recent conversation with my mother, this whole time I'm thinking, you know, Bernard didn't even know I existed until that 18-year-old conversation. But she told me that they were actually in a relationship, and up until she was 7 months pregnant is when he bounced. But
wow.
She would tell me that, yeah, he would rub my belly, talk to you. He was super proud to be a father and all this stuff. But,
Okay. Are you still in contact with Bernard?
Bernard is deceased.
Oh, he passed away.
Yeah, so I never had the opportunity to meet
Okay.
him.
Okay. What did he tell you about your potential sisters?
That they existed and their names and everything like that. Didn't really tell me too much until we had the opportunity to get on the phone together and find out I would be the oldest in regards to them and all that stuff. But that they pretty much were raised by him, you know, like
Oh, wow.
he was a part of their life the whole time, you know, so they have that connection. They know what type of man he is. I don't, you know. So it was just like, they're here. And I made sure that I did have that conversation with them going, I got no ill feelings towards y'all. I just really don't know if this is true or not, you know?
Got it. Have you ever met them in person?
No, just conversations, social media.
Oh, so today will be the first time you'll meet your potential sisters in person.
So we've seen each other like Facebook pages and stuff.
Yeah, Facebook,
so I
but
got a glimpse of what they look like.
Yeah, but never in person.
Yeah, so this is different.
What will it mean to you, your sisters?
It would mean everything because really that's why I'm here. I'm not here because I feel like there's a deficit in the love that I got from my father, my grandparents. I'm not here to figure out who my biological father is at all. I'm here to figure out, do we need to start here and really build our family that we know about, you know? So,
well, LaSharon, are you ready to meet your potential sisters,
let's
Bree,
do it, yeah.
for the first time?
Yeah.
Well, all right, please welcome Bree to the show.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
How do you feel about what has been said so far?
Feelings been all over the place.
What are you most excited about if the results show that you're related?
I still have someone that carries his DNA.
Got it. Because you had a good relationship with your father.
He's seen so much of himself, the things that he probably didn't like of himself. He's seen a lot of himself in me.
Got it.
And it wasn't until he was ready to die, I asked him, like, you think we don't get along because I'm so much like you? And he didn't even say yes or no. He just looked at me and was like, he just shook his head.
Yeah. I'm very sorry. We have Bernard's obituary. My producers said that you weren't listed in it. Is there a reason why she wasn't listed?
When I reached out to LaSharon to let her know that he passed, it was, I kind of got the vibe like she didn't want to be bothered with that situation, and she had already had a father figure in her life, so I just left it alone. And I didn't want family questioning me like, why did you put her in there? We don't know. Or who is she? You know, I didn't want to have to explain that because I don't know. You know, I just know that I was about 14, 15. And my dad was like, hey, you got a sister. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It was one of those. So I was like, hey, whatever.
Well, do you think y'all look alike?
I think we resemble.
You resemble, yeah. I think there's a resemblance there, definitely. What y'all think? Yeah, y'all think there's a resemblance as well. Well, I want to know from you, did he accept her as his child?
He always talked about her. He was proud of her school. You know, if we would ask him for something, he'd be like, no, what if your sister called me and she's in college? Or what if LaSharon calls me and she needs something? And
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he was saving money for her?
He had money put away.
Wow. Wow, did you know that?
Not before like we started communicating.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
How's it feel to be here today knowing that you might be gaining a sister?
It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Whereas LaSharon, we have your other potential sister that you've never met. So everyone, please welcome Amber to the show.
How we doing? Good to see you.
Thank you.
So great.
I like your fit.
No?
I like your
Thank you.
Should I sit in the middle?
Yeah, sit in the middle.
All right, I got you guys.
How are you, Amber?
I'm all right.
Good. So how do you feel about what she just said?
Just knowing, like, I'm sorry, y'all put a picture of him up, so it was like I was a little bit emotional.
That makes sense.
I just don't know where to start, but to know him was to love him. He made it hard to love him. When it comes to the question, like, why do you think he never, reached out? I think he was, like, not scared, but she's doing good. I'm going to leave her alone.
Didn't
Because,
want to throw a wrench in it.
He was damaged,
Yeah.
So, I mean, he had a rough, traumatic childhood, and he always told me and Bree, like, I'm worth more dead to y'all than I am alive.
Oh.
And we like, what does that mean?
Yeah. You two share the same mother, correct?
Yes.
Okay, got it. What would it mean to you if the DNA test confirms that this is your sister?
I'm going to be excited.
You're going to be excited as well?
I'm going to be excited because,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just basically me and Bree and my son. Like, we're alienated from our families, both sides. We don't get along with them, so it was just me and Bree. So, I mean, it'll be exciting. I would love it.
Got it. LaSharon, you're the one who wanted to solve this DNA mystery, so I think it's time to get to the DNA truth.
But can I say this?
Sure you can.
Regardless as to what's in this envelope, we're sisters regardless.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
On this envelope is the
Maybe.
DNA truth that will let you know if these are your sisters so that you can start building that relationship you said you wanted. This is not my truth to open. This is yours.
Y'all know what it is, right? Regardless, we
Yeah.
talked about it. It's just crazy because now I'm going, all the stories that I heard from my mom, it got nothing to do with y'all, nothing to do with, anybody else. It's just like, can I believe what she's told me? You know what I mean? It says Amber and Bree are not. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I know the main thing with you is that you asked your mother to give you any detail.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. We got you. We got you, man.
If I can tell you this, you have nothing to be embarrassed about. No one is going to ever look at this story and look at you and think that this is embarrassing for you. This is your mother who has made these choices. And I'm sorry that you're having to deal with her consequences. I truly am.
We got you still. We still got you. We still got you.
I appreciate you. I see yours.
We still got
I'm
you.
sorry.
Thank
Here,
you.
here you go. Now.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So sorry. So from what we had talked about before, LaSharon, that it sounds like this is not something you want to continue a search. You have sisters now. You're gonna still build a relationship.
We're here.
I appreciate y'all.
And again, like I said, I know the pain, and this is my words are not going to help solve that, but you have nothing to be embarrassed about. This is, again, your mother who made choices that you're dealing with. And I hope that when you talk to your mother, she can give you the answers that you need for your closure so that you can have what you need, because you deserve that. You deserve that. Do you think your mother will be able to reveal to you the truth?
She sounded so confident, you know, when I called it. So it's a shock, y'all. Like, I'm shocked at this point.
I know you are. I know. Listen, I want to give you a moment to take your time to grieve. I'm going to come backstage and be with all of you because you deserve that moment. But everyone at home, thank you for being with us. And make sure to come back next time, friends, so we keep talking and growing. I love you all.